Greetings, guys. In this video of the How To series, I'm going to show you guys how we can create a workflow from scratch for a specific purpose and run that workflow at scale. So, as soon as you enter Zing, you'll be able to see a landing page where you post a landing page, you enter, you're able to see your workflows, your organization's workflows. You can start editing the images, you can create a new workflow. So, let's say in our case, we want to create a new workflow. As soon as you enter this section, you are actually able to see uh, a section where you are able to kind of select a file. So I can go ahead, select a sample file that I would want to process. Let's take this image for example, or I could also select one of the preloaded images here and then start applying my functions. Let's say I would want to remove and clip the background at first. So it's a step-by-step process as we take it. You'll be able to see the image transform here as we do it. Then we're going to go ahead and add a margin. A margin is basically the distance between the edge of the image and the edge of the object or the person in this case. So we'll go ahead, define the broader parameters of the width, the height, for example. Then we can choose the unit for the margin, whether it's percentage or pixel. Let's stick to percentage. Let's do top 10%, left and right 10%, bottom, let's keep it at 0 because we want the bottom to touch the end. We can also select the alignment. Let's say I select center and bottom in this case. So here we have the background removed, the subject kind of positioned in the margin, and then let's say we go ahead and color the background. I'm making a basic Amazon workflow, which is usually used, and I'm going to save it. Now I realize, oh no, I also wanted to crop the nose while I was doing that. So I am going to go ahead and select crop nose as well. Now, what we have done in the margin is kind of left the 10% on top, and we're going to make it 0. So there we have the images ready. I'm going to call it half body shot image workflow. Once this is done, you can go ahead, figure out all your DPI, export settings, file size settings, which seem fine to me, and I create the workflow. So once the workflow is created, it will show at the top half here. I can go ahead and use this workflow or duplicate this workflow to create another workflow. So as soon as I use this workflow, I'm able to upload a couple of images, maybe a couple of thousands of those, and then we see the outputs quickly. I selected 5 images which were half body shots, and I'm going to run them. So the images are being processed. Here you're able to see how quickly we can go through. You're also actually able to see the images here. So as soon as I click on the I button, we'll see all the outputs coming out and see the way the results are. This is exactly what we were thinking of for our images, where we're able to crop the nose, kind of get the margin guidelines. If I want, I can go ahead and download these images as well. So that was a quick run through on how you are able to create a workflow and use a workflow on ZYNG AI. Thank you so much.